In this step, we're going to select our wood for the handle. We're going to go ahead and cut it to shape, split it so we have a slab for each side, and get all of our holes drilled for attaching the handle to the blade, as well as prepping our lanyard hole, which will be a piece of copper tube in this case. And that's great to have on a knife, especially in a survival situation. You can attach a lanyard or lash your knife to a stick or a staff to make a spear if you needed to. So making the handle. Hope you enjoy watching. Here goes. So I've got a piece of curly maple here. It's a scrap from a pistol stock, and I don't know if you can see the grain, but it kind of, there's some curl in it, and the grain curves downwards this direction. So I'm going to make the curve of my knife handle match the curve of that grain as much as possible, and that just lends strength to the handle. So once I get it sat down there, go ahead and get the mark around it. And I'm just going to mark where I want the top of it to be, on top and bottom of the handle. And then I'll trace around that little finger guard. And I will grab a ruler and just connect these two marks. So that just tells me where the top of it is, but I actually want to find something round. This looks like it'll work. Just to make that a curve outwards. I think that would flow into the blade a little better than that flat line. So there we go. This is our handle cutout pattern for the Elk Knife. So this is, as you can see, quite thick, and that once we cut it out, we can mark and split it, and that will make our two handle slabs. I've got the handle cut out. Now I'm going to just rip it down the center to give myself two pieces to work with. Make a little mark. We have our handles cut out and split. So now we're going to mark outside. I'm just going to put an O on the outside of both of them. And as you can see, I have my belt sander set up right here in the vise. And we're just going to flatten the faces on the bottom of those. Now I'm going to mark inside. So now I'll go ahead and clean up the outside surfaces of both of these. I'm pretty happy with that one as well. So we have our insides and our outsides cleaned up, and we have this ready to match up.
So we are ready to drill some pinholes. So now I can simply take one piece of the wood for the slab handle at a time, line it up with the actual tang, and then I'll just use some masking tape to hold it in place. And we'll go ahead and drill all of these holes through the wood using our steel as a guide. Nice. Then we'll just repeat the same procedure on this side by removing this, taping this side on, and drilling. Alright, so I got both sides of the wood drilled, and I have 2 pins in holding it together right now. I'm going to go ahead and run my drill bit through all the holes again to make sure that everything lines up good. So now, on to polishing the blade. We got some file work to do at a vine design all the way from about midway up the spine, wrapping all the way around the handle. So we'll get to that next.